Hello Gemini, and welcome to your December 2018 tarot readings with me. Well, the first week, dear Gemini, for you is a bit of a challenge. And why is it challenging? Because I see this forces of opposition, this energy of opposition around you in the first week. Either you are opposing someone, something that you're not really feeling convinced about, or there is somebody else who is trying to oppose you. I see a lot of energies of a kind of battle inside of you between two things. Well, for Geminis it usually happens, but over here it is something very important, most probably for you, and you're not coming to terms with the kind of a decision that you would like to make. So there is some kind of a decision to make in the first week, and you are finding yourself in a very conflictual, in a very double-minded situation, my dear Gemini. But trust me, you have that intellect, that sharp intellect that is inside of you, my dear Gemini, that is so much handy, that is so much helpful for you, that you need to use this gift of God that you have, this sharp intellect, intelligence that you have inside of you, in order to sort out, in order to take a proper decision, my dear Gemini, in the first week. I also see for some of you, in the first week, you can enter into a kind of an argument, a kind of a conflict, either with a family member, or it can be with your beloved, or it can also be with your colleague or your boss, my dear Gemini. And it's really, how do you say, I don't know, but I really feel that Geminis have been given this power of persuasion, this power of brilliant communication. But at the same time, for some of you who are Geminis, and I feel that some of you have not yet unlock this potential of expression, and this is what puts you into a kind of a tough corner sometimes, because you cannot express yourself the way you would like to express. Whenever you express, it is taken, or rather I would say it is mistaken, it is misunderstood, and this happens many times with Geminis. It's very strange, because you have all the gifts of communication, and sometimes what happens is that the way you deliver it, it comes as a surprise, or it comes as a shock to some people, and for them it is, you know, they feel hurt when you actually didn't intend to hurt anyone. And this is what is happening in the first week. So be very careful in the way you deliver your speech, my dear Gemini, because you can be mistaken, you can be misunderstood, and for that, you know, innocent comment that you made, you might receive, you know, some kind of strong opposition or strong disagreements. This is what I see, and that in turn will how do you say, lower your morale. So be careful of how you speak and how you convey something in the first week, my dear Gemini. And in the second week, then, with this energies, where I'm sure, I'm completely sure, my dear Gemini, that you will tackle those energies very well. Just, you know, don't say when nothing has to be said at all. Just remember that when it is not required, just don't say anything. Sometimes it's better to be just silent and, you know, let things sort themselves out, because one wrong word, it acts like a fuel in the fire. So, you know, be calmer, be cooler, and use your sharp intellect at that time to see, is it okay to speak here, or isn't it okay? All right. And then we go to the second week. Now the second week's energy is bright, bright, bright. It is shining, because some of the Gemini who are in the media or as artists are shining. They are taking the center stage. The limelight is upon you, my dear Gemini. And at that time you are feeling that finally, you know, I am getting noticed for what I am doing. This is what is the thing. For some Geminis, it will be an innate need, a need inside of you to express yourself and to be noticed, to be seen out in the world as, you know, there I am, you know. This is the kind of feeling that is needed for you, that is coming inside of you, my dear Gemini, in the second week. Some of you are taking a holiday. In the second week, you are traveling to a much warmer warmer place. This is what is seen, where the sun is shining bright. Also, the word of caution here is, as it is the sun's energy here, take care of your ego. Okay, remove the E and let it go. Yes. So just take care of that part, because that can ruin certain things when everything is going fine. Okay, or how do you say, overlook people who are being egocentric, egoist with you. Let them be in their, you know, bubble of ego, while you just enjoy being shining and being warm with everyone around you. Because I see this is the energy, this is the energy of warmth which is seen around you, my dear Gemini, in the second week. And you really are wanting people to notice all those talents that are inside of you. Most probably some of you have kept them hidden, and now they are being, you know, they are coming up, and you're feeling much better, you know, being yourself, because you are 100% artist inside of you, my dear Gemini. No matter you believe it or not, you have this thing. If you're a sun, moon or rising in Gemini, you will have innate capacities, but it would be very sad if you don't show your capacities, or you don't share them with people around you. Otherwise, it's like a light which is completely covered under a pile of things, and this light is not seen. Now the time has come that you remove all the coverings around it and let this light be seen in front of everyone. Let people realize, notice that so much you have to give, so much you got to share. Yes, my dear Gemini. And with this wonderful energy of warmth, of this kind of a traveler's short holiday that you are taking in a sunny place, and this kind of, you know, the need to shine, and the sun favoring you with this kind of recognition, this kind of reward for your past efforts, and everybody recognizing the talent that you are, my dear Gemini. We go to the third week. Now the third week is it is a week of delays. So most probably you were expecting something to happen in the third week, like for example, you were expecting that there are, you know, you had planned something, and you planned that, okay, in the third week, most probably, okay, I owed money to someone and it's going to come to me, or I wanted to get started with this project and everything was done. Or it can be just a simple travel travel project, but there are problems of delays at this point of time. So in your enterprises in general, there is this energy of delay that is seen, my dear Gemini. And remember that delay is not a failure. Delay is not a blockage on the road, okay? Hurdles are present, but that is delaying you from reaching where you're supposed to reach. But that doesn't mean that it has stopped altogether. It can be you were expecting some kind of answer, or you were expecting somebody to come and visit you. It might be also someone close to you who was supposed to come, but their coming gets delayed. This in general, the energy is that of delays over here. And some of the Geminis will feel that their efforts that they are putting into something are not getting I would say, not getting enough recognition that is expected from you, my dear Gemini. But you have to know that sometimes, you know, it happens that you do a lot and the things that come back to you are not enough. But you know what? When the time is right, you will receive it in tenfold. So you don't have to worry. You just keep on doing your good job and leave the rest. You know, God and the universe is always there to protect you, to give you what you deserve. Your desired reward will come in due time. So take this time to, you know, plan other things, or dream about your goals, or set new goals for yourselves while this delay is taking place. Because in this time what is happening is that you will have a little bit of time. So instead of spending this time and just, oh, this didn't work out, this didn't materialize, I wanted it to happen just now, because this kind of things happen, yeah, we get restless, we want it immediately. But sometimes the universe says, wait, good recipes take longer, okay? When you cook a wonderful recipe, it takes long to cook, yes? So all these things on its proper temperature it has to cook, right? So this is what you have to wait for it, yeah? And this is what it is about. It is all about waiting. And while waiting, instead of wondering why it's not happening, why not use this energy in order to plan, in order to dream about our next goal? What do we want to achieve in the coming year, for example? What are my goals and dreams for next year? And this is what is really nice, because some people say, why do you have to dream about goals and all? It's okay, what will happen will happen. Yes, but I feel it's really optimistic to have a vision, a goal in front of you, because when you're optimistic, you always look ahead, right? And this is what is the thing, that it's really a kind of this, uses kind of an optimistic energy to create your new goals, to dream about how you want to achieve them and set them in motion inside of your mind and thought. And this will become your actions in the coming months, my dear Gemini. And with this energy of delay, well, the thing is that you don't need to feel responsible for this delay, because it is not because of you that it is happening. It is happening because of some circumstances, and most probably there are some reasons for it, isn't it? And you know them well, or maybe the universe knows them, even if you can't see them in the tangible form, they will come. So just have patience, things will move out, get sorted out, okay? And keep on going your path. Don't waste your time just, getting restless and frustrated about those kind of blocks and delays. And then in the 4th week, we are seeing this energy, this wonderful masculine energy that is coming your way, my dear Gemini. And this energy is that of a very this person is very sharp, very intelligent, and is very good and rapid decision maker, an expert in a particular field of there is a particular field of expertise that this person has, and most probably you are looking for this particular expertise inside of you. And I'm also seeing, dear Gemini, is that this person is going to be a very, it can be a very sincere friend, or your boss, or you yourself who is offering expertise to someone who is in need at this point of time. And I'm seeing that this particular person is going to help you to take certain decisions regarding an important matter in your life, or is helping you to remove those blocks that were created in the 3rd week. And this person is appearing on the scene. For single Geminis, this is a kind of a person who is very much, how to say, who is very much there, who is available. Can be a divorcee, because the energies are more of a separated or a divorced person. This is the energy that is seen around this particular person in the 4th week, my dear Gemini. So this person appears on the scene and is very, it's very level-headed and wants to help you in some kind. For single Geminis, you have an opportunity to meet somebody like this in the 4th week, which can, develop into a lifelong friendship, or it can also turn into a romantic affair in the 4th week. This is what is seen most probably if you're socializing, and yes, the 4th week is about socializing, isn't it? So maybe, who knows, on the 31st night you're meeting somebody, and yeah, and some kind of sparks sparks flow, and yeah, and the stars start twinkling in your eyes. Yes, so this kind of things can happen with the single Geminis. Otherwise, for those of you who are settled, who are working, it shows of a friend, meeting a friend from who you haven't met for very long, and also it also means this person who's coming from afar. This is what is the energy is coming from far is coming, and it also is a very sincere friend, one who is always there to extend support, to help. This is the kind of energy that this person has, and is he or she also, I would say, but it is more of the he energy over here that I see, the masculine energy that is seen, and will help you in a proper direction, or will give you very how do I say, this kind of input, you know, very positive input in order to fuel your passion and bring it into reality, my dear Gemini. So all in all, I see it's a wonderful, wonderful month for you. Yes, at the beginning it's a bit of a boom, 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 but doesn't matter. Yeah, because you will get it sorted out, and I'm very sure that things will work out your way, provided you don't get restless, and you know that you don't scatter your energy. You stay grounded, and let this, you know, this inner strength, this inner restlessness get diverted into something of a creativity. Like, you know, if you take the word creation, okay, creation and reaction, it is the same if you write it down. So why not make reaction into creation? Yeah, just turn it, flip it around, and use it to your own advantage, my dear Gemini. And yes, before I say the last word for this video, really take time to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much, dear Gemini, for being with me throughout the year until now, and for being so supportive, and for all those lovely comments. And I'm sorry if I couldn't reply to all of them, but I read them all, and I feel really nice, and I feel blessed to be with you all. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for just being there, for supporting me, for watching my videos, and for all your suggestions. So thank you very much, and see you next time, and have a wonderful end of the year, and enjoy and be your best. Okay, you all are born artists, so just, you know, let the world see what you are. Yes, my dear Geminis, God bless. Take good care of yourself and enjoy, and see you next year. Bye bye. God bless. Bye.